what's it about? What up, yo?
Ooh.
Yo, woo! We doing this again?
Wooing?
Yeah. Is that a thing that we do now?
No, but like if you do one, I just like I don't know, something called in me, dude, to just like do that noise back.
Call and response. Dude,
Yeah, it was kind of like like I said, like with the dogs or like coyotes. It was just a pack animal thing. So anyway, dude, I had a pretty crazy weekend. What about you?
so
Let's talk about yours first.
you needed to set it up because yours is gonna be so much better. I did fuck all. I worked all fucking weekend. I did literally nothing. I'm trying to skateboard
What was the
again.
funnest thing you did, bro?
I set up my skateboard and then it rained all weekend and I couldn't use it. I got a new skateboard, wanted to use it, can't do it. It's rained all
Did you do
weekend.
any rolling around the house?
I did roll around the house in my socks because
Did you like push yourself on like the counters and stuff to get around?
a little bit. I did a little pushing off the counter seat, rolled to the other side of the living room, went back. Yeah, I did a little bit of that, and then I did one little ollie and put a little scratch in the floor and was like, all right, now I see why my parents were always mad at this.
I think I better get a Walmart board. Not to
Why?
let my kid use, because Jesus fucking Christ, I don't want. I need a fucking skateboard, dude. Like I was a skateboarder, dude. I don't need that kind of shit in my life, dude. Like this guy's gonna fuck himself up, and I'm gonna have to pay for it. So that'd be crazy. Let's not just go do a thing where you're guaranteed gonna fuck yourself up in the first 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, you're gonna break your arm or something.
So why do you want a Walmart board so you can look like a poser in your 30s?
No, dude, because my cat, dude, I've just been rolling her around on suitcases and stuff, and I've just been slowly leveling it up to now I'm just kind of pushing her down the hall on one of these rolling suitcases, and she just kind of sits there and looks around and just rolls with it. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. She really enjoys rolling around, so I'm gonna try and get a skateboard now, dude. And then, bud, we're gonna monetize this shit.
And
bro.
we're gonna get cat doing kick flips and
dude, cat skating, bro, is gonna be hot.
I've seen dog a million times. I don't think I've ever seen cat.
I saw one. There's one on Instagram, like some Brazilian dude. It's a cat that skates.
Ooh.
But it's always doing the same exact thing, and then it's a grainy footage. It kind of looks like this cat might be captive, and he's like forcing it to skate. You can't really tell. Like I don't know much about it. It's just the clips of the cat skating.
Would you say he's captive?
Yeah, I said captive. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
no, dude, fuck that. He's sitting in that sauce, bro, simmering that. That was crazy. That was a wild one. That was one that if I would have done it in front of my kid, he'd have been like, "That ain't it, dude." He'd have been like, not even him." He'd have been like, "What?"
That's the worst.
Oh, dude, I've done one before. He's been like, "That's not funny."
But you laughed.
Like,
you can't do that.
Like, yeah, no, he would be like, huh. Like he got like courtesy laughs for you. I'm like, damn, bro.
Dude, that's the worst. When you hit him with a pun and then he says what, that's just offensive. You're like, what? No. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, dude, I went up to some fucking weird fucking town in Georgia called Gainesville, and had to do a wedding for my friend Sterling's brother. DJ'd his wedding at this gigantic First Baptist church, which was super crazy. I don't want to get into all of that, but that shit was crazy. It's good though. Everything went well, all things considered. And then we were all going out afterwards, and then it ended up being like, I'm like, where are we going, bro? And this is like a whole country wedding kind of thing. Like they had like a horse there and shit that was like involved in like the pictures on the wedding day and stuff. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna keep it with the theme, dude. And I was like, what? And he's like, we're gonna go to this place. It's called Big Daddy's Honky Tonk. And I was like, all right. And so then this is actually hilarious. I hadn't kind of thought about this. So we go back to the Airbnb where it was me and Sterling going to stay there that night. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I got that green shirt that I have. It's kind of tropical looking. And I was like, I'm just going to wear this shit because whatever. I don't know what's about to go on here. And then Sterling comes up and walks past the room and sees me. And he's like, oh, dude, you're wearing this. He's like, he literally is putting on a very similar tropical style button up shirt, right? And then I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then he's like, oh shit, dude, we're doing a thing. And I was like, and just laughed. And then he called up his other friend we were meeting. He's like, oh yeah, dude, and by the way, we're doing tropical shirts.
No, we're not.
And he's like, what? He's like, what, dude? And I was like, oh my God, no. I forgot that this even happened, bro. That I just like happened to put the shirt. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be crazy, dude. I don't ever wear anything fucking crazy. Fuck that, dude. I'm wearing this fucking shirt tonight, dude. I'm just gonna be comfortable. And so I put this shit on, and then it just cascaded into now. The other guy hits him on the phone. He's like, yeah. And he's like, all right, where are we meeting? He's like, it's Big Daddy's Honky Tonk. And he's like, what? Because now you're getting asked to wear a matching tropical shirt to a place called Big Daddy's Honky Tonk.
Okay.
And you don't know what the fuck that potentially means. And so then, yeah, there was another one of his friends that we met up. So now, four guys, and Sterling has a different like friend group than me. He has like guys with like nicknames in the friend group, like Juice.
Okay.
And then I'm like, so I'm just gonna call him by his name. But there's just I didn't realize that this was happening until like halfway. I didn't know what this reference was, but they were saying that. So now we're just four guys in a tropical shirt at Big Daddy's Honky Tonk. It's a really weird line dancing like country bar, dude, where everybody's just like doing this weird. Have you ever seen line dancing?
Yeah. It's like
It's
country
weird,
electric slide.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like with very little head movement, and there was like this wall where you could see all the heads. And so, oh yeah, I forgot a major part here, dude, which was me and Sterling ate microdose of mushrooms before this, and we had this decision because we were like, how much chocolate do we want to eat? And then we decided to go with a smaller amount and just be like, we're just gonna keep it light and just let it enhance. And I couldn't have been more grateful for that, dude, because for one, I really enjoyed the heads were just bobbing. Like all it was like just 20, 30 people, their heads were just bobbing this, and then they would turn. And they would just be like over and over and over again, dude, for every song. I was like, this is the most bizarre thing. It's like, and they're smiling and having a good time. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Like, it was so bizarre, dude. I could not get with that. And then we were like, all right, let's go play some pool. And then we just played pool with the most intense crackheads you've ever met in your entire life, microdosing mushrooms, and it was fucking bizarre. And I ended up sinking a crazy ass shot, and then Sterling ended up losing with the worst shot after they wouldn't. So these guys were fucking so intense, bro. This is like the kind of like weird crackhead guy that's in a bumfuck town that like when he came up and was like talking to Sterling, but he was like, hey man, so you don't next. And he kept like eyeing him up while he was like talking to him, but then he's like super friendly to you, and then he's just got this intense eye contact energy and just meth the fuck out, dude. So we're playing pool against him, and then he's like all intense about it, and then he goes and takes his first shot, and it's just horrible, dude. Like this guy is like just crazy cracked out shots that don't make any sense, and they all just suck ass. And we ended up beating him, and then we just kept winning there. But then this guy just kept manifesting more crackhead friends who just came and then challenged the table, and they wouldn't leave, dude. And we were just like, we had to just eventually leave, dude. And Sterling took a really bad shot and lost and sunk the 8-ball on accident. But we used that as our excuse to get the fuck out of there, dude. But if I had taken all those mushrooms and then done the same exact pool game, dude, I think I would have freaked out, dude. This guy had me all fucked up. Then they go in the back, dude, and there's like a smoking area. And this is not just an outside smoking area, dude. This is an indoor smoking area in a bar. I've never seen anything like this, bro. We walked into the back where a dish pit was. There was also hood vents. All right. And then under the hood vents, as if this was a kitchen, because it's what it was, there's just like seating for people to just chief cigs inside under these hood vents, I guess, that are on, dude. And there's casino games all in this back room. And then it says like some Big Daddy's boiler room. And there's these plastic flaps, bro, that are covering up like a bay door. And you can't really see what's beyond the bay door. So I'm just sitting there, and this was like kind of just normal for most of the night. And then got close to the end of the night. And then there was these like young girls came back there, and they're like, oh, Big Daddy. Every time this old guy would come out of the flaps, they would all go, Big Daddy. And then he would walk through the bar, and we were like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? And then he would go back, and then he'd be like hugging on him. And then there was this other really tan guy with super white hair. He was like skinny Ric Flair, but like this same exact, it was kind of Bob Barker-esque, dude, like a Jack Bob Barker.
Okay.
Would just be like grabbing on these girls and talking to them, and then they were like hanging out. All the staff members were back there, and then other girls were going, and then they would go back in the flaps area, dude, and then they would all be coming out laughing later, bro. And we were like, "What the fuck is going on behind the flaps, dude. And then we talked to this one girl who lived in the town that was at this wedding, and she was like, this bitch was crazy, bro. She was like, I've been banged fucking half the police force here. She's like, yeah, I done, she was just out there laying it all out there, fucking kind of hoey person. It was crazy. But she was like, yeah, I've been back there before. There's a stripper pole back there. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. And she was drunk as fuck. And she was like saying that she had fucking gone on the stripper pole back there and it was a good time, but it was definitely weird.
So wait, this guy
And I was
has
like,
this
what
guy
the
has an
fuck?
illegal humidor in the back.
Dude,
He has an illegal strip club, illegal gambling, all.
I'm smoking a cigarette in a dish pit with the hood vents on, right? And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And then this weird shit starts happening. I was like, dude, is this like a human trafficking ring, bro? I don't know what the fuck. And then we're going to leave, and then that guy with the hair comes out and like pulls that girl aside to give her like a hug as we're all walking out single file. And then he turns to me and he's like, all right, man. And he throws his hand out, and I was like, no, man, I'd also like a hug. And he was like, what? And then I just hugged him. Just made this guy hug me like really hard for a minute, and then just walked away just to be super bizarre.
You asked him for the
Because he
hug?
hugged this, he made this chick hug him in front of me, right? And so I just did the exact same thing right back to him. I don't know what it was. I felt like it was like a sign of dominance. But really, it was just me deeply hugging this old man, dude. But in my mind at the moment, she thought it was hilarious. She was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't know. I just wanted to make that guy feel weird.
Uh,
And he did. He was like, what the fuck?
did
Like,
did
all
you get
right.
to meet Big Daddy?
That was Big Daddy's like right hand man,
Oh,
dude.
that wasn't
Big
Big
Daddy
Daddy?
kept coming through, and then yeah, they would say that. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on behind the flaps at Big Daddy's honky tonk, dude. But it was literally like it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie, bro. Like it was so weird. I was like, is it these mushrooms, dude, or is this crazy in here right now? What's happening?
Dude, I want to fuck behind the music. I want behind the flaps. I need to know what the fuck's going on. I need a whole documentary to know what's
What
going on behind the
happened
flaps.
behind those flaps?
You should have went in there.
Just busted back in there, dude. Like
Yeah.
I gotta know. I'd probably get fucking killed, dude. That could kill me, bro. They'd be like, you know, you gotta stay back here now.
There's a lady, the lady that comes out when you said the lady comes out and goes, Big Daddy. I'm like, oh yeah, there's like a prostitution ring back there. Like nobody gets called Big Daddy unless he's the head pimp. That's the bottom bitch, and he's pimping people out for sure back there.
Yeah.
And there's just
No, dude.
crackheads all around a honky tonk bar. It's so crazy.
So yeah, that was my experience microdosing the honky tonk, dude. I don't recommend it. I was also high as balls and pretty drunk at that point.
What were
So
you
it was like
like? You were DJing this? Were you just like
yeah,
achy
I DJed
breaky
at the
heart?
wedding, and this was like this was like an after party.
Oh, you weren't DJing
This was just me going out with that wedding party.
Oh.
So it was a bunch of me and Sterling, and then all people I don't know, except for two other guys that I kind of one guy I know decently well, and the other guy I kind of barely know.
in
And
matching.
we all had in matching shirt attire, which was so gay, dude.
Dude.
There were multiple times, dude, where I was like, I fucking hate this, but it is what it is. It's too late now. I don't want to be. I was like, I don't want to be more insecure seeming by being like, we're gonna change the shirts. I'm changing. I was like, no, I chose to wear this shirt first, so I'm fucking wearing my shirt. But now everybody else is also wearing it.
But that'll learn you. Now you're never going out on a like it's just gonna be a straight button up or hoodie.
Yeah, I'm also at a point in my life where I'm like, I don't care what I look like at the bar anymore. I'm not trying to get bitches over there. I just don't want to look retarded. And then it was like, so I'm just gonna wear this fun shirt. I won't look retarded. And then sure enough, dude, three other guys are matching me, and now we just got off a boat for some reason, like far away from the shore at a goddamn honky tonk.
Yeah, that's it looks like you're headed to a Jimmy Buffett concert when you're all just matching Hawaiian shirts.
Yes, and dude, I don't know if it's just because there's only like a certain tempo of song you can play for people to line dance to, but they just played the same like it was like a radio block of music over and over again.
They repeated? They just went in a loop?
Dude, they played Flex by Cupid like 4 times, bro. I was like,
I was like, I know
this
that
is
one.
insane.
Flex.
It's a pretty good line dance song. Oh, dude, yeah, play it for a second.
Wait, what's it called? Flex my Cupid?
No, Flex by Cupid. The same guy who does the Cupid Shuffle.
I feel, dude, this is completely like you're saying things like I'm supposed to know what they are.
This is probably maybe a Southern thing. I don't know, but it's definitely.
Is this it?
Yeah, you never heard this song?
No.
It's just the big line dance song on that, dude.
This is line dancing? I thought it was like, don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart.
No, this is a line dance that they will play, yes.
How is this
technically
line dancing? This is fucking music.
It'll tell you in a second. Here
Slide to the left. Slide.
No, listen. No, wait. He's got to do this again for the hook, dude. Yeah, but it will eventually go. He might tell you to slide, dude.
Is he gonna give me some direction here?
You get directions, bro.
Okay.
Let's see if you can figure this out, dude. Here you go. Here. Slide to the right. You slide to the right. Slide to the left. Right foot, left foot, then turn.
Dude, this is literally just the fucking cha-cha slide.
It's literally just the same walking around dance. Like they're just aimlessly walking.
Dude, whoever just decided to
what
put
is going on, dude?
The first person to figure out to put a beat behind the hokey pokey really fucking figured it out. Just like, we just want instructions. That's what we want in a dance. I don't want to know how to dance. Like, I want to fucking Superman that hoe. I need instructions.
Macarena guys, bro.
Yes, that's what I need. I need the fucking the duck one. That's what I need.
Oh god, that one's the chicken song.
Yeah, the chicken one, whatever that is.
I just played the Macarena and it still works, dude. People ironically do the Macarena. Ironic arena.
You can't.
They do. They like to do that still. Some guy was telling me here, dude. Also, I'm like, this guy was like staring at me. He had a mustache. He looked kind of like you, dude, for real.
Thanks.
And he was like going on telling me about how he like joined a bunch of Discord servers for like white supremacists and shit to like do journalism on them, and then he was gonna like blow them all up.
Journalism.
But then he got contacted by the FBI or something, and he had to like prove that he was just doing journalism.
Oh yeah, because I'm realizing now that all the white supremacy discords are all just FBI agents. There's no actual white supremacists in here. They're all their own function. It's just a bunch of FBI agents trying to bust each other.
White supremacists are too retarded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no Discord server for white supremacy. That's in the streets. That's boots on the ground, grassroots type of stuff.
They forward emails.
Yeah, they're still falling for chain letters where it's like, it's like, if you don't forward this to 5 of your white supremacist friend, a black's gonna move into the neighborhood. And he's like, shit, okay, we gotta get this going, guys.
Anyways, yeah, that was that. That was a fucking.
That was your weekend.
That was my weekend in a nutshell, dude.
That's
I was super hungover the next day. I was like, oh my god, I feel like fucking Dickie. I didn't go to bed till super late. Sterling was like, I gotta leave at 2 in the. I have to leave at my flight leaves at like 6. I was like, what?
What? Wait,
it was like 3 in the morning. We were eating Waffle House, which like, also will just fuck you up, dude.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Waffle House.
Oh, dude, the other thing I wanted to tell you, this toilet, bro. This was an old dead lady's house, right?
Wait, send it to me on Discord.
Clearly, it smelled like death. In this house, you know that old people smell, right?
Yeah, I actually.
It's just crazy to have that be the smell you walk into at an Airbnb. They were like, "No, this is what it is. It is old dander."
Dude, that's so funny. I actually got into somebody's truck recently, and I got in, and I was like, "What is this smell?" I was like, "I know this smell," and then I started smelling. I was like, "Oh, it's hospice." That's what this smell is. Whoever owns this truck is dying. Like, he's just a dying man.
Yeah, no, that's there's a scent to it, bro. It's uncanny.
Like, that would be so funny to sell a hospice air freshener. Be like, oh no, yeah, you know that. It's like death and bleach.
Yes. This house had an excess of seating. It was such an old person's house, and that you could tell they just had nothing to do but sit around and talk. Like
Yeah.
y'all ain't got fucking no technology to do shit, so you sit around on in taco day, and there was like 5 sofas in there. There was so many sofas. There's multiple chairs that were just there for seating. None of them remotely comfortable looking. Everything looked tight or leathery or whatever it was. The bed was super stiff, and this fucking bathroom, bro, had this fucking weird ass toilet situation, dude. Where like the hallway of the bathroom, you walk in, you can see the toilet down at the end, and then on the left of like a straight up the width of the door hallway is the shower, and then the toilet is facing the shower, right? And if you look at these pictures here, if you pull them up,
Did you send
we
them to
can.
me? I didn't get them yet.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I sent them in Discord.
I think they're still coming through because I haven't got them yet.
Oh wait, here they go. There you go.
There we go. Wait, am I supposed to look at?
So let's bring up the third slide first.
Okay, the actual picture of the toilet.
Yeah, and we can just look at the bathroom.
Okay.
So that's the bathroom we're talking about here. It's very narrow, right? And you got this shower on the left here, but I don't know if you could see the shower is actually a full size mirror, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so now I got to take a massive Waffle House shit in the morning.
This is wallpaper too.
Like it's wallpaper.
Wallpaper is
dude.
too absorbent for a bathroom. It needs to not be
Dude,
wallpaper.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What else would absorb all the old dander?
That's
Anyway.
crazy.
So then you go to the next slide here, and you can see the. We're talking full mirror here, where you having to really confront yourself, right? You're like, all right, bro. You stayed up till 5 in the morning because Sterling decided to just go to the airport without sleeping because it was already so late when we got back. And then you're like, fucking shit, I'm so tired, and I gotta drive 3 hours home. And I gotta shit. And then you go and you sit down, and then look at the next slide, dude.
You have to fucking 1v1 yourself in a shit off. You have to stare face to face.
You have to contemplate, bro. Look at how close it is, dude. It is maybe 5 inches from my knees as I'm sat down, dude. My feet literally I can put them forward, like not even a little bit, dude. I have to sit in a perfect 90-degree angle knee shape here so my toes can touch the fucking wall.
Dude, you have to sit up back.
You would look insane on this toilet, dude.
I would have to have my knees up like by my ears because I'm all leg.
So now your knees are basically touching this mirror, and it's fucking like a foot from your face, dude. It's crazy how close the mirror is.
You can see your breath on the mirror. It's like right there.
I'm looking at God damn, I'm like, my pubes are crazy looking. It really is just an abyss down there, isn't it? Like it just goes. I mean, look at my legs there. You can see like it just fucking continues, bro. It looks like somebody like was trying to like actively blur out my dick. So my dick was pushed down. So it actually looks like an old hairy pussy. It's kind of weird.
You have to confront so much right here.
Listen to me, man. This is what I noticed in the mirror when I look long enough in the mirror is that when your dick and balls are pushed down into the toilet, right? So you don't piss everywhere. Do you do that, or am I the only guy? Your dick and balls go in.
Oh yeah.
Push them down.
Yeah.
And then you kind of close your legs because I have to, kind of there. And then I'm looking forward, and it just looks like I have a pussy, and I was laughing.
I don't think I do that. I don't think I go that far. I think I might keep a one hand. I might use a hand and just push it down and hold. You know what I mean? Like do a push down and then just stay. Like I think I do that. I don't think I cross the legs and like lock it in place.
Oh no, it was because of the way this toilet was, dude.
Oh.
It just had my legs all fucked up.
Oh yeah, you're in middle seat on an airplane. Like you don't have a lot of room.
Yes, because if I was going to the left or right, like my knees would have to go inward then. It just was like the shit was just too fucking close to get anything comfortable. I should have like lifted my legs up and done like a given birth position on the fucking shower like you're saying.
Yeah, you know it's so funny? My bathroom growing up had a similar configuration to this. It was very long and skinny, so it was kind of similar to that. But for whatever reason, so there was this shower in the corner all mirrors on it, similar to that one, but it was just a corner shower, no bathtub, just a corner stand-up shower. All mirrors on each
Mhm.
side of it. It was like 3 sides and then the wall, all mirrors, and
Yep.
then a big giant mirror over the sink. And then, like, right when you stepped out, the sink was there, and then there's a giant mirror to your left. And then for whatever reason, the wall that was on the other side, like right there, you could you could go like this in between it, like you had no space in between it. But that was all like mirrored, like slabs, like different. So like 100 of them, like you're
It's all in your bathroom.
all in the bathroom. It was like you're
It
looking
was like a
through.
dance studio.
It was like you're looking through the eye of a fly when you got
It
out
was like
there.
that scene in Bruce Lee when he's like walking through the Hall of Mirrors when you're going to take a shit.
Dude, it's similar to a House of Mirrors. You get out dripping, you're naked, and then there's 1,000 of your dicks just all over. You're like looking through a kaleidoscope of cocks.
Oh, dude, can you imagine the shots that got on VHS though?
That would be that's sick.
When your dad was fucking
Yeah. I
in the
don't
mirrors, bro.
I
That's
don't
for sure your dad's fuck mirrors.
I don't think there's like, so it's that thin. The same hallway that you're like in, like it was like about,
That's why you need all the mirrors, Ryan.
so it was like
So you can fuck in one place and then it looks like you're fucking everywhere. You know, it's like a kaleidoscope.
it was
for
like
fucking.
instead of this mirror right here in here, it was like in the corner and angled because it was like a corner shower stand-up thing. And then the wall beside it was all just like panels of mirrors. Just like it was like
Listen, your dad is like, all right, we're gonna fuck like this, and then he would position the camera to face at each mirror to get individual shots, dude. He had like probably 20 shots lined up, dude.
oh, it would be insane. It would be like an acid trip of fucking. Like I don't even know.
You think he just started doing that in his late years, or you think
Yeah.
he did it before back in the day?
100%. I don't even think my parents fucked to make me. I don't know. I think my dad came in a different room and then my mom turkey basted it into her. I genuinely believe that.
That's even more freaky.
It's
dude.
actually-
That's a crazy video, dude. That's actually wild. bro.
Dude, my parents didn't sleep in the same room for my entire life. Like they hated each other. Like 100%. They just didn't want to be together and they were just sticking it out for me. And I remember as a child going up to like one of my friends and like they came over to my house and my dad just slept on the couch. Always just slept on the couch in the den for my entire life in a sleeping bag. It was actually bonkers. Like he had a sleeping bag on a couch. Dude, it was bananas.
What?
And my friend comes
He was
over.
just like a dude on the couch. He was literally like fucking like he was in Half Baked or something.
Yes.
The guy on the couch.
Yes, exactly that. He also slept with a hat on. I thought that was normal too. But he would slide into his sleeping bag and sleep on like an old brown shitty couch. And one day my friend comes over and we go into the little den living room thing that he would sleep in. It was like an office. And we went in there and he was like, "What's that?" Like it's like a sleeping bag and pillows and stuff on the couch. And I was like, "Oh, that's where my dad sleeps." And he's like, "Why doesn't your dad sleep in bed with your mom?" And I was like, "Oh, it's because like he gets up really early. Like so like he doesn't want to like wake." Like I was like coping with it. Like I just never clued into it. I think they might have told me that one time and I just bought it where there was like, "Oh yeah, he gets up at like 4 a.m. and like he's being considerate. So he doesn't want to wake her up. So he just sleeps on the couch for 15 years.
In a sleeping bag.
In a sleeping bag. And I was like, yeah, that's just what
Which
they do.
is the most bizarre thing, dude.
Yeah.
This must have been like a good, like, that is the most leaning into being a depressed dad that I've ever heard of in my life, dude.
Yeah. He was
smoked cigarettes at the time?
Yep. And he had one of those box fans in the window and he would just smoke, chain smoke. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
What did your mom like? What does she do?
She had a beautiful, big, huge bed and a balcony in a bedroom with a fireplace in her room, just and a bunch of mirrors in her bathroom to look at 1,000 cocks when you got out of the shower. It was beautiful, but yeah, he slept in a den downstairs with a box fan and a sleeping bag.
Wow.
Yeah, it was sad. And I remember as I was saying, like, oh, my dad does this, like it started cluing in. I was like, oh, this is not normal. Like the look my friend had on his face is like, what do you mean he sleeps in a sleeping, like similar to what you're doing right now, but like as I was like genuinely trying to say it, like, oh no, this is
Yeah,
normal. This is a normal thing that happens. Like, you what, your dad doesn't sleep in a
that's
sleeping bag?
no, that's tough if you're a kid.
Yeah, I was trying
You
to.
hear the other person be like, "What the fuck?" You're like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
am I weird, dude?
I was like, oh
Oh,
shit.
this is not good. I have
Yep.
to start questioning what's going on around here a little bit."
Yep. And then I remember going like, oh man, I remember seeing them sleep in bed together one time my entire life, and I thought it was weird. I remember going in there because like in my the upstairs of my house, it only had one bathroom, and it was the ensuite bathroom of my mom's room. And I went in there one night to go pee in the middle of the night, and I was like, "What the fuck? They're both in bed. This is weird." I was like, "That's obviously the one time a year that they fucked, or something like that." And but like, I genuinely believe there was like zero sex going on with my parents, and that's why he
Well,
was pent up, and now he fucks on camera.
do you think that maybe he was like trying to get her to do it and she wouldn't anymore because of the kids?
You think that she was like an active porn star? There was
I
a time.
think she was like down making videos and he was loving it. He was living his dream, and then they had you, dude. And then she was like, "I don't want to do that anymore because what if he finds the tapes and stuff? We're not doing that anymore." And then your dad was like, "Fuck, dude." And then he's like, "I don't even just smoke cigarettes, sleep in a sleeping bag until I figure this out." And then eventually, his kink won, dude, and he had to leave his family.
Maybe there was a time that I found a naked Polaroid of my mom.
I mean, dude, there's no way you just get into that in your 50s and start doing that. There's no way. You had to have
No,
been like interested in it before.
I don't. I don't know. I think he's just a late bloomer. You know, like fucking Al Pacino didn't start acting until he was like 50. It's like, sometimes you get into it late.
He never did a play before that.
I don't think so. I think he started acting like he was like late 40s, early 50s, and he started acting. And he went hoo-ah, and they were like, yes, we need that in every movie.
He was not late 40s in Scarface.
Hmm.
What are you talking about?
You might be right. I might be thinking of another Italian. I might be thinking of another old Italian. Who's another? Robert De Niro.
I'm like,
Robert De Niro. They're the same person in my head. Shut the fuck up. You're telling me Al Pacino and Robert De Niro aren't the same person?
Robert De Niro really just does one thing.
He
for
really
me,
does just do one thing, and
He's just like so. What do you call it? Single faceted.
yep, he did that. But that's who it is. He started acting really late. That's the whole famous thing about him, is that he started acting like when he was like 50. So the same thing about my dad. He just caught the acting bug. He needed to get on camera, and he started fucking in his 60s.
Yes, Robert De Niro acted in childhood, school, and community theater productions.
Shut the fuck up.
He played Cowardly Lion in a local school production. in
Doesn't
Wizard of Oz.
count.
He's just 10 years old.
That doesn't count. Then I'm an actor. I played
His
Simba.
first filmed role was in Brian De Palma's low-budget comedy The Wedding Party in 1963.
What is
It
that?
was not released until 1969. How old is this guy? He must have been so old.
Yeah,
It's not him either, dude. It's somebody else.
No, it's him. It's Robert De Niro.
They all acted before, and your dad acted before. He had a couple breakout film roles in the 70s, bro.
I
I
don't.
don't know about him.
I don't think so. I don't know. He's an odd fellow. I'll give you that. He was sleeping in a sleeping bag for a long time. So I don't know. I genuinely think my parents just weren't
How much
sexually
blue
active.
do you think it accumulated in that sleeping bag? You can't just like throw that in the washing machine, can you? What was he doing?
You can.
It's like a gross nest.
Yeah, and I try to think about the times that I would like lay down on that couch too.
On the bag?
Sometimes in the bag.
You would get in the bag.
Sometimes
you would get in the bag.
I got in the bag.
You
a few
get in
times. I
your
got in the
dad's crusty cum bag, dude. You know he jerked it in the bag too, bro. You probably sleep
I'm
naked in the
realizing
bag.
that right now.
Oh, no, you got in the bag,
I got in the
dude.
bag.
Was your skin like salty afterwards, bro?
I didn't
Did
taste
you
it.
feel extra starchy when you sweat later?
I didn't fucking like lick my elbow after. But no. But every once in a while I got my dad's bag. Wait, you're telling me you didn't get in your dad's bag when you were a kid?
My dad, no, yeah. I mean, if he had one, I probably would have. If he was a bad guy.
You guys didn't have Bagdads?
I didn't grow up in Afghanistan.
I invaded my dad's Baghdad.
Oh, dude, that was so bad. Dad,
What? I invaded Baghdad.
that was dag bad, dude. You stop. Gang, gang,
Gang, gang.
gang, gang.
Oh, yeah. Can we not talk about this anymore? I don't want to confronting these things. I feel like I'm staring into the 70 mirrors in my bathroom, and there's a bunch of things looking back at me that I don't like.
It's just mostly the sleeping bag. You're
It's
like,
mostly the
you're
bag.
Like, damn, dude.
I'm going to get...
It was always warm when I got in it, you know? No matter what. It's just like carrying the heat of almost like a composting level of proteins. It's like you ever dig deep down into a compost and you're like, how is that hot and warm? That's bizarre. It's because the biological process is happening after 10 years of the bag. Like 10 years in an Ozark Trail sleeping bag that hasn't been washed.
He had the same bag for so long. It was the same one. Forever. We had blankets. Why wouldn't we had so many blankets?
You can wash a blanket, dude. Wash a sleeping bag, it's gonna tear it up. It won't last 10 years if you have to wash it all the time, dude. Because nobody uses sleeping bags that often. You use them every once in a while. And they smell kind of weird.
Why did he use a sleeping bag? It doesn't make any sense. He could have just slept in anything. He could have we had extra rooms. We had a spare room. We had a full spare room.
That's what I mean. He was like leaning extra into depression. He was like spitefully living like that, dude.
He just wanted to sleep in the den on a couch, on a dirty old fucking brown suede couch. It was gross.
Suede.
It was suede. Yeah. Like when you rubbed it, it would like leave a mark like a carpet. You know what I mean? Like if you wiped one way, it would turn dark.
Oh, yeah.
And wiped it,
I
you
know
could like
that.
draw
Yeah,
it.
what you're talking about.
Yeah. Brown suede really worked in. Like when you sat in it, there was like almost no cushion left. You're just on straight plywood.
Oof.
Yeah. I don't know why you did that.
Like, dude, it's such a bizarre thing. I've just never heard of that. I've never heard of the particularly. I mean, everybody's heard of
couch dads.
Parents not sleeping in the same room. Yeah, couch dads,
Mhm.
right? But couch dad in a sleeping bag? Like, who even wants to be in a sleeping bag? Like,
Never. You don't want to.
I don't want to be one. Maybe a kid who wants to get cozy in his dad's cum bag, but other than that,
You're telling me nobody else had a Baghdad?
no, dude. And I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dude. You are alone on that one. You can tell your girlfriend about that, and she's gonna be like, "Ew." She's gonna say that.
No,
You think she'll say ew?
no, I don't. I confront things here. I don't tell anybody else.
Okay, this is like therapy, dude.
Yeah, this is the safe zone. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
All right. Well, that was fun. Lore. We should probably wrap it up. What do we get?
Hey, okay. I went and got McDonald's French fries today, and I think I'm over it. I think I'm aging out of. I can't do it anymore. Everything makes me feel like ass now. I'm finally getting old.
Really?
I'm developing my old man stomach. Can't eat it anymore. Felt like ass all day. I did have a 4 smash burger week though. That might be contributing to it.
I had a 4 smash burger week. What does that mean?
4 smash burgers?
Does that mean one a day? Does that mean?
Yeah, it was one a day.
2
doubles.
and
They're all
2.
doubles. Technically,
Break
this
it
is
for me.
8. This is 8 burgers because they're all doubles. So, but
Because I had a chicken tender weekend.
you had a chicken tender weekend.
I had like Chick-fil-A, Wingstop.
Nice.
I had some chicken tenders from this place called Slim Chickens.
I I appreciate the
It
pun.
just all
It's just
kinda
not me.
lined up. Different people were getting them at different times, and I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna go in." But it was a different orange sauce for each of them, which was good.
You're just inundated with chicken. You're just getting chicken every day.
Just so much, yeah, just so much picking with a slightly chickle flavor.
Wait, did you just have a stroke
I
mid sentence there?
I have fucked it up, and I was like, "I don't feel like saying it over again, so I'm just gonna commit and say the other part backwards too." Think it would work.
uh,
Didn't.
yeah, but yeah, that's too much
What you gotta
chicken.
do. Big ups for Dolly, bro.
Do you have a Dolly Parton koozie?
Mhm.
Did you go to Dolly World?
No, I, like, won this at some family thing, and then Erica was like, "No, yeah, she likes Dolly. Dolly gives free books to the kids."
Is that a thing that she does?
Yeah, she's got, like, a whole book program thing. She's actually pretty, upstanding citizen compared to all the, child fuckers and fucking Israeli supporters out there. Anyways, compared to all your, Epsteins and Seinfelds. So that might be an anagram. I'm not sure. Those letters are awfully close.
Seinfeld and Epstein? What?
Steinfeld, it's more like it.
Nice. Good one. But no, dude. Yeah. I don't point. Don't point. You can't do that. Yeah. Like no, I basically the same thing kind of happened where it was just like I kept going to different places and I just kept getting smash burgers. And I feel like that's just too many smash burgers to have in 1 week.
Were they all good? Or did they start
They're
getting
all,
worse the more you ate?
now they're all good. I had one today.
So, bro.
I had one
You know about the Maillard effect, bro?
I feel like you're gonna tell me.
Dude, that's why smash burgers are good, dude. It's the process of browning the meat. The more browning you get on it, the more flavor. That's why everybody likes them.
So you just smush it down and it gets tastier.
Yeah, dude. It's
All
like
right.
science behind it, bro.
I just like things
You
crispy.
like just like if you cook a steak at like low temp and it doesn't do the Maillard effect and get all brown, it just turns all gray and it's kind of like gross. But when
Yeah.
it gets that nice brown on the outside, it tastes dank as fuck even without the sauce on it.
Mm.
Just
Yeah.
because that's what the flavor is.
Well, the way that I cook my steak could only be described as shoe. So,
That's fine, which means you get plenty of Maillard.
oh, dude, it's my yarded. It's got
It's
my
Maillarded.
yardage.
You're Maillarded, dude. A lot of people would say that. I've heard.
Dude, I lead the league in my yardage.
Maillarded, dude.
It's
Yeah, there's your fun fact of the day, dude.
dude, it's
Take that.
my yarded.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've
get
never heard
Maillarded
that
out
before.
there, bro. Next time y'all are out there cooking, make sure you get your Maillarded.
Yeah, dude. When I order a steak at a restaurant, I always get my like steaks to go because I cannot, in good conscience, ask the chef to make it the way that I want. It's impossible.
You should just say, "Can I?" You should just order it when they say, "How would you like that done?" and just say microwaved, because that's what they're gonna do with your steak.
Yeah, I would just be like, "Do you have an
You're
air
gonna cook it
fryer
like
back
normal,
there?"
and then it's going. Yeah, no. If you ordered it as well as you wanted, they're absolutely going to cook it normally, and then just microwave it the rest of the way and send it out to you because they know you don't fucking know the difference.
I probably would because that's not the way that I want it cooked. I want it like burnt. I want it burnt to a crisp. I want like, can you turn
Do
it
you
into
enjoy
crispy bacon?
like steak? Like, do you go for it then, or is it just something you rarely eat because
No, I
it's
kind of like
probably
it.
not? You do?
I do like it. I like a good
Like,
filet
you would go for that
mignon.
over a burger?
Yeah, if I could afford to eat steak like I eat burgers, I'd be eating steaks all the time. But like the best
Yeah.
I can do is a steak quesadilla.
Steak quesadillas, dang.
They are great. Dude,
Fuck,
I've been going
man.
for that over a fucking
Like
taquito
sour
lately.
cream sauce, dude. Fucking whip in some different seasonings and a nice sour cream sauce, bro, and then just fucking dip that shit.
Well, that's a little far, but yeah.
Ooh,
But I found these
what do you
fucking
dip it in? You
no,
just eat a dry
raw,
quesadilla, dude?
just raw dog and quesadillas, just nothing.
Man, I can't. Is this a Canadian thing? Is it just Americans we like sauces? That is us and South Koreans.
No, no, it's probably like an
Good
autism
stuff.
thing. I'm just not a sauce guy. I'm like a plain pasta and butter kind of guy. Like I don't like sauce. But I found these quesadillas. They come in little packages. They're frozen quesadillas. You just toss those bad boys in the air fryer. Boom, better than Taco Bell. It's great.
Boom, better than Taco Bell. They should put that on their box. Boom,
Boom.
better than Taco Bell. It's
true.
not takes much lately. Right now, I think Taco Bell is known for making you shit till you die. So,
Dude, the boardroom at Taco Bell has to be insane at the moment. It's like we're already known for diarrhea, and now there's like we've narrowed it down. All the people have to be.
that was the
freaking
thing that I was saying. I was like, there's no way. Like, if you think about how any other research is done or experiment is done, it's like you cannot rule out the fact that it was just Taco Bell that made these people sick.
Yeah.
Like if you eat enough Taco Bell or even certain mixtures of the food, certain mixtures of the rice, beans, and I know it's all the same shit in each one, but the different mixtures will fuck your body up, dude. You don't know what it is because sometimes you'll get the same goddamn thing in Taco Bell. It's not like it can't be everybody that's shitting immediately after, or at least 3 hours after, But it's probably most people, dude. And so I don't know. I think you get super sick. Is it the lettuce? Is it Taco Bell?
You get the right combination of Taco Bell, everything comes Baja blasting at your ass every single time. It doesn't really.
This is Baja Blast, dude. That's what that means.
That's what that's for. That's really the fuse for it all. When you just wash it all down with a Baja Blast, you're like, all right, you set a time bomb and you have like 45 minutes to get somewhere safe.
The Baja Blast might be the only thing there that's just fucking. I can't say a goddamn negative thing about it. It's delicious.
It's pretty good. And you know what? They started selling it in store. It's not the same.
I know, bro.
It's not.
Chick-fil-A sells their sauces in store now.
Not the same.
Sells their, so everybody's just selling all their shit. They all sold out, dude.
But they're not
Wendy's
the same.
started selling their chili.
That's fucking
I
crazy.
look at it in the store and I go, that's disgusting.
Dude, my friend,
I don't know why.
My friend worked at there, and what they did when they overcooked the hamburger meat, or it like was sat on the grill for too long and they couldn't reasonably sell it as a hamburger anymore, they just chopped it up and throw it in the chili. That's what the meat in the chili is at Wendy's. And I'm like, what are they doing at the
I don't
fucking?
have any problem with that.
Yeah, but what are they doing at the fucking the net?
You're saying it's actual burger meat?
Yeah,
that's a big plus, dude. That could have been anything for all I know. You're saying that it came from the burger meat? That's actually, I might get some chili tomorrow. Yeah, dude, it'll be fine. It got dry, and now you reconstitute it in the wetness of the chili, dude, and then it enhances the flavor. That's fantastic.
All right,
that's just good cooking, dude.
That's just
That's why Wendy's is the healthiest, dude.
No, it's not. It's really not. I remember when you told me that, and then I got Wendy's the next day, and I sent you a photo. I was like, I'm being healthy today. I got some Wendy's.
But you don't have Chick-fil-A, so you can't actually.
Yeah, we do. We have Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, then you should just get that. That's the healthy option.
I do. I go there pretty regularly. There's a giant fat lady that works there that I'm fairly sure has a crush on me, and she gives me free soup. It's pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You should tell her, praise the Lord, and do it, and then she'll give you more. She'll be like, oh my God.
I'm literally going to go there because she's like every single time that she works, I swear to God, she slides in a cookie, slides in some mac and cheese, slides in some soup. I'm like, she wants it.
She say my pleasure?
She does. She does say my pleasure. And
do you give her the old me too?
No, I've never me too'd her.
You should try that, dude.
I can't me too anymore. We're not allowed to do that.
No, as you take the tray, you go me too.
I feel like everyone's just gonna be confused by that. But just go.
No, you gotta make it really awkward. You go like I do this all the time. Be in the drive-thru, and they'll be like, "All right, here's your meal, sir," and I'll be like, "All right, thank you," and they'll go, "My pleasure," and I go, "Me too," and then I pull away slowly, heavy eye contact.
It's the most insane thing you can do. Why the fuck would you ever do that? You don't me too a lady at Chick-fil-A.
Yep, no, the men, whoever.
I'll try it. I'll give it. I'll see if the bit works, but I feel like it doesn't. It doesn't work. Also, I feel like I've been accepted into the society of mustached men. Happened to me twice this week. I think I've finally upgraded.
You're like in the YMCA video now. What does that mean?
Yeah, no.
The Society of Mustached Men sounds like a gay British organization.
I think it might be. I don't know what happened. I think I've been indoctrinated. I don't know what happened. Or mustached gay men are really making eyes at me. I don't know what it is. It happened to me twice in the creepiest way, where like I'm walking through this like medical facility that I was delivering to, and I go in this, and this very like Tom Selleck mustache guy was looking, and I could tell he was looking at my upper lip, like he was looking directly at my mouth, and he was just staring for a long period of time, and then looked up, made eye contact with me, and went that exact like it was like a
That's gay. That is gay.
is that a
Whether
gay?
it was homosexual gay behavior or just staring at another man's mustache and then giving him a nod for it, which is arguably more gay.
Is but it happened twice. This two different people did the same thing.
Yeah, but the way you're describing this, he's staring at your mustache, and you're staring at him, staring at your mustache, and then he looks up to make eye contact with you, and then he nods, nice.
Side tilt to the head, smile like a hey, nice.
Dude, when I had a super big long beard, bro, men would stop with their girlfriend and say, "Oh, dude, nice beard, man," and then I would look at their girlfriend, and she would be fucking mortified. She was like, "Wow, he's fucking gay."
Yeah, but
why would you stop and why would you do that as a guy? That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, but I think there is a sort of thing that is just to attract men. Like it's not like
a mustache.
A mustache, yes. A mustache, a beard, a souped up car. All things that are supposed to be that for some reason you think are going to get you chicks, but end up just getting a bunch of dudes going, hell yeah, man. When that Honda Civic goes, bop, 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 all the guys look at it and the girls' pussies dry up. That's what happens.
Yeah, you ever go to a car meet, dude? The bitches that are there are being paid.
Yes, absolutely. They are Monster Energy girls and Red Bull girls, and they are there. They're the ring card girls of the Subaru club.
They are paid to be like, it's basically like a bunch of lions took a couple of deer and just put them fucking on display for the whole show. That's how they must feel, as they are like, they can't eat us, but they are looking at us like they want to the entire time.
Yeah.
And every lion that walks past wants to eat me.
Yep, I 100% agree. There's no girls that are there that are enjoying this.
Yeah, so everybody's drunk and horny.
But why does
walking around and the rock star chick must be like a miserable fucking gig, dude.
Oh, it's got to be awful. And then you have to keep the smile. It's like a cart girl at a golf club. That's what I'm imagining is it's like the last place that you're allowed to be sexually harassed. That's what it's for.
Oh, yeah, that's like part of the job. They're
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're here. We're gonna tip you to touch your fucking butt when I hug you.
Yep. And just make uncomfortable, like always the same, like, wow, you're a pretty girl. I'm so glad. This is the best sight I've seen all day. I'm just around dudes all day. And then this pretty little girl comes over and they have to go, haha, yeah, would you like a vodka or something? It's like, would you like a $17 vodka that I've driven out here in a very short skirt? It's like some of the hottest girls that from my high school, they went up to be cart girls, never lasted. They're like, it's crazy. It's like when you just know you're a hot chick and like you kind of peaked in high school, you're like, I just have to milk this for all it's worth. It's either OnlyFans or cart girl.
How do you think they find the husband that's gonna pretty much ignore them and cheat on them for the rest of their lives, dude? Being a cart girl.
I'm thinking that's the play. It's like, dude, if we can get I'll do a cart boy. I'll go out there in a G-string.
Her mom's like, listen, honey, school's not really working out. Why don't you do the old cart girl pipeline?
You do the cart girl pipeline. You find a rich.
You're right into a rich guy's fucking pocket.
Yeah, but the problem is, I think even the low end ones, then you just get like drunk frat guys. That's gonna be the problem when you go to the low end golf course. And you just get drunk frat guys all day.
Yeah, he now owns his dad's garbage company.
Yeah, that's the worst guy. Yeah. Not a fan of that, but yeah, that's probably the last place that you're still allowed to like 1950s smack a girl's ass. Like you pinch her while she's going away, and then you tip her like $150 for a Gatorade.
Oh yeah,
it's a terrible job. I can't imagine doing it, but they never seem to last. I don't think there's a girl who makes a career out of it. You don't see like you see like the 70-year-old waitresses that have been doing it for a while. It's like the Hooters girl that just like, how are you 65 and still working?
Consider that making a career out of it?
Can you?
Is that
What?
what you call? No, I'm saying if you're like a 60-year-old waiter and you're still doing it, is like, did you make a career out of it though, or is that a crazy thing to say?
Well, I'm saying there's
Yeah, you made a career out of it. It's they're like, I guess.
well, that's who I
I'm
want.
still struggling.
When I go to a Waffle House or a diner, that's who I want. I want a 70-year-old lady named Sally with a smoker's cough, and I want her to tell me the specials, and I want her to be here for like 35 years
I
plus.
used to be a cart girl down there at that country club.
Yes, that's what I want. And so, like, yeah, I think that's making a career out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway, do you want to try something quick? I've been trying to do this.
All right,
I just wanted to do this quick before we could. Have you ever mind meld before?
sure. No.
Do you know what it
Wait.
is?
I feel like we did this.
No. Did we? I've never successfully done it. It's pretty tough.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Do you know how to do it?
I forget how. Remind me.
Okay.
Something about saying a word at the same time.
Yeah, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna say a word, and then we're gonna try to get the same word at the same time. And I want to see if we can do it.
We say a word and then try and.
So then, usually you try to get
if we don't get it right, there's something else happens.
Then we go to the next. Then we try it again. We go 1, 2, 3. Say a word, but we try to find the middle ground between our two words.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Ready? Okay.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Coffee.
Gay.
I feel like you're not taking this seriously.
It is so gay. I think it was right. We melded, dude.
I think
you said
we
something
did it.
gay, and I said you're gay.
Perfect. We did it. We nailed it. Fine. Perfect. You nailed it. Anyway.
What's
Cool.
the difference between gay and coffee? All right, so now we're gonna say what's the word between those two?
Yeah. I think that's what
All
we're.
right, so ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Starbucks.
Latte.
Fuck. Damn it.
Starbucks is latte. What do you even say?
I think we. Okay, hold on. We got it. I got it. There's the answer. We got the answer. The answer's right there. You got it? We got it.
Okay.
I feel like you don't have it, but I feel like it's there. I got the right
ready?
answer. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Barista.
Frappuccino.
God damn it. You can
I
just.
don't know, dude.
Yeah, we're not going to get it. We fucking suck.
What do you mean? Frappuccino and barista. What's next, dude? Oh, I got it.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Frappe.
Energy.
What? Why is energy between
What
barista?
does the person drinking the coffee and the coffee have in common is that the coffee gives the person energy.
The barista's not drinking the coffee. He's making the coffee.
Of course they are.
Well, he might be drinking a coffee, but he's
drinking the coffee.
That's fucking stupid. No. If anything, we should have said nose ring, dyed hair. That would have been the right answer. I think we lost the plot here. It was a good try. Maybe we'll try it again another time. But we got to go.
You really wanted to build with me, but you should have
did.
known that I was going to call you gay. That's where you fucked up.
Honestly, we could have had it in one try if I just looked directly into your eyes. You know what you should have done? You should have looked down at my mustache, made eye contact with me, and went.
And then looked back up.
And then gave me a little thing. I would have went. I would have went gay.
How old was that man, by the way?
Very like Tom Selleck now.
He was like, there's still some men out there that know what a handsome man's supposed to look like.
And he had his shirt tucked into his khaki shorts, belt clip, it's like the stereotypical dad at a barbecue, but like older. Wow. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Well, you're cool to that guy.
Yep, I like that. The other one was just like a firefighter looking guy, but it wasn't as severe as that one. He kind of like looked down and like gave me the head nod. Like it was like when you both drive the same car.
Idol?
What? My mustache?
Who's your mustache idol?
Ned Flanders from The Simpsons.
Real life.
Machete.
Danny
Trejo, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know I'm not gonna. I would say like a Tom Selleck type.
Machete.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
Machete.
You like did only Spanish inflection on the first half of the word.
Ah, whatever. But yeah, I would say somebody like that. I can't say like a Tom Selleck because I'm never gonna get there. I feel like I could get to a machete.
Get to a machete.
I could get to a machete. Anyway,
I feel like I could get to a machete.
yeah. Okay, we gotta go play
That's a
Mortal
Pitbull
Kombat.
song.
We gotta go. We gotta do the big game gauntlet. Sorry.
That was good, dude.
Yeah.
We didn't have to use any stuff.
Yeah. No stuff. Get fucked.
We just
Yeah, dude. It was a good banter episode. We've learned some
Big
real.
Daddies and fucking Big Daddies and Big Daddy's sleeping bag, as we can call this episode.
I want to call it Big Daddies.
Call it Big Daddy's sleeping bag. That's what the whole episode was about. Big Daddy's honky tonk and your dad's sleeping bag.
Big Daddy's sleeping bag. Can we just call it Big Baghdad? Big Baghdad?
No.
I like Baghdad. Fine. Big Daddy's sleeping bag is. It's worse. I hate it.
No, I don't. Yeah, I want these names to be more stupid and pun like, and I don't care. I want to be longer and worse.
Dude, I hate that we really uncovered the flaps of my Baghdad. We went behind the flaps.
Dude, yeah, you're never not
I'm thinking about
gonna
it.
hear about the sleeping bag thing, dude. This is gonna be a permanent part of your lore now.
Yeah. No, I got in the bag. I slept in the bag. I like hung around. It's like I just.
The fact that you went in that bag, dude, you're gonna be thinking about that.
I'm thinking about it now. I never really thought about it until now. Like it's kind of one of those things. Like it's like therapy where I was like, oh God.
Just imagine if you slept in a sleeping bag that you never washed for 10 years. Imagine how gross that sleeping bag would be, dude, as a grown ass man. Like it would be nasty, bro.
I'm trying to think if it ever made it to the wash, and I don't think I ever.
You know what the most interesting part about the sleeping bag is, Ryan, is that as you get in it, you have to just thrust your stank feet all the way through it.
Yeah.
Like you rub your feet all on the entire thing before you get in it. Actually,
You can do an unzip and slip. You can zip. It's got a side zip.
unzip and slip. If you are, I don't know. Yeah, okay. You probably do an unzip and slip. I can see that. You're
Yeah.
a lady.
I do remember he would leave it like made because he's a big Jordan Peterson fan. The first thing you do in the day, you make your sleeping bag.
Make your sleep.
You make your sleeping bag. So
What you're going to do is make your sleeping bag. Okay?
So what he would do is he would like quarter zip it. He would quarter zip it down and then fold over a flap. He would fold over the top flap. So then he could kind of, he would.
This is making the entire thing not make any sense to me again now, because I was thinking, all right, he's just down there, he's just living like fucking Bukowski, dude. He's just Hunter S. Thompson down there, chiefing cigs, getting fucked up, making porns, and living on the couch in a sleeping bag, right? Now you're telling me he's making it every day, like he's got some modicum of dignity about this sleeping bag situation he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would.
But this guy's just weird now.
But one time I do remember we had one of those the TV, so we had like a TV stand with like a computer stand built into it. Like it was like a big, like I don't want to say entertainment system, but like it was like a big computer desk, but it had like a top level with like one of those giant tube TVs, like the fucking those giant TVs.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they weigh like 1 million pounds.
Yeah. But he had it way up high, like on the top of the stand, which seemed dangerous. But it had one of those built-in DVD players. And one day I decided I was like, I would like to hang out there for some reason. I'd like to slip in my dad's bag, maybe watch a movie in there from time to time. So I remember I hit the button on the DVD player and the fucking.
How old were you?
13, maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was picturing a much younger child.
No. Maybe younger. Maybe
his dad's sleeping bag.
No, maybe 12.
13.
Yeah, no, but I'd like to slip in the bag. But no, here's the thing. I hit the thing on the thing to eject the little the DVD, and the thing comes out and it's like pirated porn. And like he like got like a burnt CD of a not even good porn, like terrible porn. Like it was like the girls, because the girls, it had like a sticker on it of like the like DVDs always had pictures on them, but this was very clearly burnt.
Burn them, and then you could like print the stickers.
Yes. And it just
That was sick.
sloppy titted fat chicks, like full bush, like crazy, like not hot chicks at all. Like you would have to scrub through a lot of porn to see these like just a huge bitch with a gap tooth is like on the cover. These are the cover girls of the porn. I'm assuming like the B squad was worse.
Sounds kind of like what you described as your stepmom.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, she looked like a gremlin, so I think he's always kind of been into it. He's always had a type.
Yeah, like a real sleeping bag type, dude. It's like, what's a bitch that's into that? Let me find a gremlin ass bitch that'll let me sleep in a sleeping bag.
Imagine if that's what he does still to this day. Like he sleeps in
Yeah,
a
could you
bed
imagine if
now.
they fuck and then he's in the bed, but he just gets into a sleeping bag and zips up. He's like, all right, honey, that was a nice fuck. And then he hops in the bag.
I like to be.
Zips up, goes to bed, and he's like, whatever you do, don't wash the bag.
I like to picture he's upgraded to the one that you go when you're like winter camping and it like goes above your head and you can like
With
pull
the
it
mummy
tight.
sack?
Yeah, like it's got like one of these.
Nah, you can't fold
Like-
that nicely. Those are meant to be stuffed into a bag. That's
He's
the whole
like
point of
this.
those. So you can't roll it up. He needs it to be. He needs the big square one.
He's in like the uncircumcised penis of a sleeping bag.
Yep. That's what he needs, dude. He's just And then, like I said, don't wash it, dude. That'll
No.
ruin everything. It's like a cast iron pan in there.
Yeah, dude. He's got his wok nice and seasoned. He never.
Oh, yeah,
He's got the bag
Do not
seasoned.
it'll actually rust if you wash it.
I hate this. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. We're gonna go play Mortal Kombat now. Okay. If you want to see anything that gets removed for any of the episodes or episodes that get removed from Spotify and stuff, go to podcastergay.com right now. You can subscribe, see all the
Listen
stuff.
to the flex.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be cut out of this podcast. You
Yep.
can go check it out.
You can go check out the flex.
On Spotify.
Yeah, go check the flex. But yeah, go listen to that. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week on What's It About.
What's it about?
Did you make this beat? Wow. So talented.